Now for the final part, for my C1, C2, and C3, I have hydrochloric acid, and I'm going to drop those same metals in each one and observe the reactions. And this time, I'm also going to use my thermometer. Okay, so let me turn on my thermometer, and we're going to measure the temperature before and after. So let me turn it on so we get initial temperature of my hydrochloric acid. So a change in temperature also tells us that there's a chemical reaction going on. So it looks like my acid is 20.4 to start. And now we'll add a piece of calcium to the first one, to C1. I'm going to put a thermometer in there while that's reacting. And you can see the temperature. It was at a high of 78 degrees. And you can see the acid is almost gone, but the calcium is still fizzing, not buzzing. And the temperature now is still over 70 degrees, it looks like. So it's still at a high temperature. Okay, next I'll add a piece of magnesium to the second one, to the hydrochloric acid. And you can see the temperature of this one is well over 80 degrees, almost at 90 degrees. 100 degrees is the temperature water boils. Ooh, and it also smells. You can see the piece of magnesium floating. It's releasing a lot of gas into my nose right now. And the temperature you see, still well over 80 degrees. Measure temperature again while it's still fizzing. Not as hot as it was, it's slowing down its reaction, but it's still over 87 degrees. And you can see the magnesium has basically disappeared. And so lastly, I'm going to add aluminum foil to C3. And I'll measure if there's a temperature change. Now, it was high because of the temperature, so now the temperature is dropping because it was higher because of the temperature of the magnesium. You can see there's some bubbles forming around the aluminum. So the temperature has gone higher than it was initially, so it's at like 25.8 and increasing. You can see the bubbling is intensifying. So let's see if the temperature's not as high as it was for magnesium or calcium, but as you can see, the aluminum foil is gone. So make sure to write down the initial temp. So the initial temp is going to be the same from all of them because it's from the same container of acid, and then write down what you observed as the highest temp for each for calcium, magnesium, and zinc. And that is it for this lab. Thank you.